In this video, we'll be reviewing linking 2 smart dimmers in a multiway. We'll be going over the entire process step by step. If you are watching this while preparing to link 2 smart dimmers in your own home, feel free to pause the video at any time to ensure that you have the time to properly complete the linking process. A few very important things to keep in mind. When linking 2 smart dimmers in a multiway, you will need 1 master smart dimmer and 1 remote smart dimmer. You can identify the type of dimmers on the box it came in and on the back of the light switches themselves. Let's get started. Before I begin, I'm going to turn on and off each switch to confirm that they all control the same lights. Step 1. Remove each original switch from its backplate. Pull from the corner of the faceplate, peeling it away from the wall. Then press on the switch while pulling the blue tab until you hear a click. Finally, pull the switch out of the backplate. Step 2. Install the remote smart dimmer into one of the backplates. Wait 5 seconds. If the configure button does not begin to flash green, remove the smart dimmer and install it in the next backplate. If the configure button begins to flash green, move on to the next step. Step 3. Install the master smart dimmer in the other location. If the configure button begins to flash green, then you have installed both dimmers correctly and can move on in the linking process. Step 4. Set the dimmers into configure mode. Press and hold the configure button on either of the smart dimmers until it begins to flash purple. Then move on to the next smart dimmer and hold down the configure button also until it begins to flash purple. Step 5. Once both of the configure buttons are flashing purple, press and hold the configure button on either of them. It doesn't matter which. Once the LED on the configure button you are pressing down starts flashing white, the other smart dimmer's configure button will also begin to flash white. This means they are beginning the linking process. The switches will turn the lights on and off, and the configure button may be blinking white or green or be off during this process. Eventually, they will all turn solid white briefly and leave the light on. This is an indication that the process is complete. The next step is to pair the smart dimmers to the Deako app. Watch our video on pairing smart dimmers to the Deako app for instructions on this process. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to reach out to support@deako.com. Thanks for watching.